In Game 5, Dodger pitching could do nothing to stop the Yankee assault. Some writers blame the Dodger defense, but the Yankee offense totaled 18 hits and 12 runs. Plenty to keep its delirious fans happy, and more than enough for a suddenly matured Jim Beattie, who went all the way for a 12-2 victory while pitching his first complete game in the major leagues. Now all the Yankees needed was one more victory to wrap it up. The Dodgers had to wonder just what had happened in the Big Apple. Their one hope was that home would provide some reassuring answers, but L.A. could provide few answers to the poised pitching of Catfish Hunter in Game 6. Nor could the Dodgers solve the mystery of two modest Yankees, Brian Doyle and Bucky Dent. Doyle, who never flinched under postseason pressure while substituting for the injured Willie Randolph, brought the Yankees from behind with this double, one of his 3 big hits in the game. The rookie with a 192 regular season average proved he could play when it counted. So did Bucky Dent, who delivered another big hit in Game 6. All told, Doyle and Dent, the number 8 and 9 hitters, collected 17 hits in the series. And for his 10 hits and solid work at shortstop, Bucky Dent was named World Series Most Valuable Player. The Yankees wrapped up the 7-2 series clincher with the familiar sight. Goose Gossage coming in to get the final outs. Teams have ever come back from a 2-0 deficit to win the series, and the Yankees were the first ever to do it in 6 games. While a nation of sports fans watched in wonder, the Yankee players had one last question to ask the folks who couldn't believe their final comeback victory.
I want to find out next year, if we get in this series, I want to know if we're going to be underdogs again. Underdogs? This year, yeah. You know, we won 3 games in New York. We were under game when the series started. We came back here and we were underdogs. I just
That's right. And it was
kind of like the favorite one.
Thurman came to the ballpark when the series started one day and he said, you know, I wouldn't mind going home and letting the Dodgers, not letting the Dodgers win, but it just was embarrassing to us that we were the world champions and we're underdogs. You know, why do we have to be underdogs? We're good too, you know.
Well, if the Yankees make it to the World Series again in 1979, maybe they'll finally be favored. But perhaps that role wouldn't suit their best interest. Few teams have ever defied the odds like this one. In fact, it could be argued that the Yankees staged the greatest comeback in baseball history. Boston's Miracle Braves came from 15 games out to win it all back in 1914. But that comeback began in the first week of July. And the 1951 Giants made up 13.5 games from mid-August before beating the Dodgers in the playoffs on Bobby Thompson's shot heard around the world. But the Giants lost that series that year to the Yankees. However you rate it, the Yankee comeback was historic. From 14 games behind on July 19th to tie, a come-from-behind playoff victory, a tough championship battle with Kansas City, and still another dramatic comeback in the World Series. As Yogi Berra said, this may not be the best Yankee team of all time, but it certainly has to be the best under pressure. Well, it didn't come easy, but the New York Yankees made history in 1978. And when it was all over, everyone in New York wanted to share a piece of that victory. This is Bill White, and we certainly hope that you enjoyed it.
My little town blues are melting away. I make up